Hello, hello. Welcome back. Here we are with a new video for this playlist. Yes, this playlist called The Devil Wears Prada. We are in 2026 and the second movie has been premiered recently. Yeah. So there we got the introduction and some questions. Have you already seen the movie? The second, I mean. What's your opinion of it? Yes, can you compare both movies? There is a big gap in between 20 years. All right, so look what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what can you see? I love this map. It's a mind map that we created. Wow, lots of info. Okay. So we'll listen to a podcast. All right. Shall we? There we go.
Hi, Rockers. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we are going to explore a fascinating mind map called The Devil is in the Digital, the evolution of fashion media from print to pixels. This mind map shows how fashion media has changed over time, from traditional fashion magazines to social media, influencers, and digital platforms. It also explains the opportunities and problems that came with this transformation. Let's begin with the left side of the image. The old guard, the era of print authority. In the past, fashion magazines like Runway had enormous power. Editors and fashion experts decided what people should wear, what colors were fashionable, and which brands were considered luxury. Fashion trends usually started with wealthy people and expensive designers. Later, these trends slowly reached ordinary consumers. This process was called the trickle-down effect. The image also shows a sweater with different prices. This represents how fashion items were first sold at very high prices before ending up in discount stores or bargain bins. Fashion was controlled by a small group of powerful people, and access to the industry was limited. Now, let's move to the center of the mind map. Here we see a pair of red high heels with devil horns and tails. This symbolizes the title, The Devil is in the Digital. The shoes represent fashion, glamour, and temptation, while the digital world creates both exciting possibilities and dangerous challenges. Above the shoes, the title says, The Evolution of Fashion Media from Print to Pixels. This means fashion communication has moved from printed magazines to screens, smartphones, apps, and social media platforms. On the right side, we can see the new guard, democratization, and digital media. Today, almost anyone can become a fashion influencer or content creator. Social media platforms allow millions of people to share their opinions, styles, and creativity. This is called democratization because fashion is no longer controlled only by elite magazines or famous editors. The mind map mentions citizen journalism. This means ordinary people can now report trends, review products, and influence audiences online. Digital platforms are more interactive than print magazines because users can comment, share, like, and connect instantly. Another important idea here is diversity. Traditional magazines often showed limited beauty standards and lacked representation. However, personal fashion blogs and social media creators usually present more ethnic diversity, body positivity, and different lifestyles. The image also highlights Generation Z and influencer marketing. According to the chart, 87% of young people use Instagram daily. For many consumers today, emotional connection is more important than price. Influencers create trust with their followers, and this affects shopping behavior. People can see a product online and buy it immediately with just one click. However, the mind map also presents some challenges.
Mm-hmm.
In the section called The Modern
Modern
Struggle,
struggle.
Prada 2.0 and Beyond, we see magazines described as being in survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional fashion magazines are struggling to stay relevant in the digital era. There is also concern about artificial intelligence and algorithms. AI can decide what content people see online, which trends become popular, and which creators gain visibility.
Mm-hmm.
This raises questions about authenticity, creativity, and the future of human influence in fashion media. Finally, the image ends with the quote, "It's not a documentary." This reminds us that fashion media, whether print or digital, is often carefully designed, edited, and sometimes unrealistic. Social media may look spontaneous, but much of it is still created to attract attention and sell products. So, what can we learn from this mind map?
Mm-hmm.
Fashion media has become faster, more diverse, and more accessible thanks to technology. At the same time, digital culture creates new pressures, competition, and ethical questions. Thank you for listening today, Rockers. I hope this episode helped you understand how fashion media evolved from magazines to social media and digital influence. Keep practicing your English. Keep thinking critically. And remember, stay hungry, stay curious, stay tuned. Join our conversation club, Rock and Talk at English Zone Rocks.
Thank you, Rat. Okay, so how much have you understood out of it? I'm so proud of this mind map I have created with my prompt. So thank you to the evolution of AI because we have wonderful results. But as usual, we need the prompt, the intelligent prompt to create this and the knowledge behind, all right? We study for this. So get ready for a second mind map. Okay, just a glimpse. We stay here with us one today, all right? And we are seeing each other. Remember, you can join us, yes, at our conversation club, Rock and Talk. Get ready to talk about this and many other things, obviously. Okay, so this has been a wonderful podcast. I loved it, and well, I really enjoyed it a lot. Hmm. And I like the part that says this is not a documentary, but looks like, because this is a reality. Hmm. So I clap my hands to these ladies, okay, that have an immense group. Look at this. Yes, these are obviously the three main characters, and then the guy in the back. Hmm. But you know that we've got a lot to talk about, okay? Good, good, good. Well, I hope you liked it. Yeah, see ya. Bye bye.